Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. The rookie lines up on pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Verstappen, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri. Sainz, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Tsunoda, Ocon, Leclerc, Stroll, Albon, Senna, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Bottas, Hauger, Joe, and Théo Pourchaire. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. As we all know, every single driver wants to know what's required of them. And in the case of this driver, I think things are pretty stable at the moment. They're doing what the team require.
Well, that's the thing, you know, as a driver, it's easy to feel like you're the individual. It's all about you. And, you know, you want to further your career the best you can. But you have to have the team hat on as well and play the team game, work with your teammate as best you can. It's not an easy balance to figure out.
Final preparations check. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream for Austria. Ready to qualifying yesterday. We are on pole for this race. Let's get ship shaking and running then.
And the formation lap is underway here in Austria. The atmosphere coming from the fans here today is electric. This circuit gives drivers fantastic overtaking opportunities due to the 3 long straights. So let's hope we're in for some wheel-to-wheel action today. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
Here we go then. We're in Austria. Bert Mylander in the safety car will round the final at the grid. We have Checo next to us then. Green flag at the back. Formula 1 is going to get ready to go racing on the streets of Austria. It's 5 lights away. And the Austrian Grand Prix is underway. Brilliant, great reaction time from us. Verstappen and Perez squeezing each other into turn 1. We keep hold of the lead. Followed by Lando Norris, Sergio Perez, Max Verstappen, Hamilton behind as well, jockeying for positions. Meanwhile, at the back there's yellow flags. I think one of the Haas has gone off the road, locked up there. Big spin-off at the back possibly, but into the penultimate corner now. Norris and Perez wheel to wheel. We do have a brief yellow flag at the back of the field, predominantly just of a car going off the road. But great start from us though. 1.3 seconds a gap in 3 corners. Shows how much pace we've got on this car, and pack-wise heading into the start of this race. Perez and Norris still jockeying for positions then. Who's going to take P2 at the moment? We don't know because they're still fighting towards the back end of the field. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton maintains P5, chasing on his last rival of 2021, which is Max Verstappen. As we cross the line now, or come to the line now, with a superb lead, 2 seconds gap then to Checo Perez. And that shows how much pace we've got on this car. But we do realise that these tyres need to go the distance so that we can box and come out ahead, possibly. And that is something that we are going to have to work on very dramatically here. The Haas at the back of the field has now started to fall away from the pack. I wonder if he's had an incident, or yeah, he must have had an incident somewhere at the back of the field, because he's very slow on the minimap. 3 seconds from me to Norris now, because Norris and Perez still battling for the position of P2. So far, so good though. No incidents so far, and we hope to keep it that way. And yeah, George Russell as well on the minimap. I can see making up positions as well. George Russell P8 after a horrendous qualifying from Mercedes team overall. It's like real life. Mercedes P2 and one of them P6, P7 for the sprint today. And by the way, I might be able to watch the sprint live today. We shall see. But here we go then, on the run towards lap number 3 of 25. Come to the line and look at the gap. 2.8 seconds as we cruise ahead, dominating this race so far. Let's not jinx anything yet though, as we keep hold of our lead. Norris in P2. The Haas at the back of the field has lost even more time. I wonder, he might have actually got damage to the front wing, you know. He might actually have front wing. We're going to check race director. What? No. Yes, Dennis Hauger and Valtteri Bottas warning for collision. So at turn 3 they must have collided somehow, and there is a front wing damage for Dennis Hauger. Front wing end plate gone on the front for right. That's going to affect him because this track is essentially a right, left, right-hander. Mostly right-handers, as you can see now. Towards this corner. This is a corner where drivers make a lot of mistakes. Go into the gravel, lockups, but we don't. We keep hold of it. 3.1 seconds. That's the corner actually we're struggling at. And here as well, as we nearly had a big spin there. We put both wheels on the gravel. We are now well, they're gaining on us now because we've made a bit of a mistake there. Hello Nukes, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you, buddy? Meanwhile then, lap 12 and 24, we are going to have to essentially keep hold of these tires because the fronts are now cooked. So what we're going to do, change it ERS mode, change the brake bias to 56. So, good, mate. We are going to set wing balance. So I think the balance is set up. We're on Austria's 25 yet. We'll change to 25 at the pit stop. That's predominantly why. Going to lack, but the Haas has got damage, that's for sure. So that could play out. I don't know. So the car just doesn't want to turn. Definitely set up. 1.2 seconds gap. We were leading by 3.5 seconds. Wait, what AI do you play on? I play on 85 or 80 AI. I believe it's 80 because ours is also 5. So yeah, 80 should be around there. It's because it's set up. That's why. And here comes Lando Norris. I'm gonna give room to Lando Norris. And we go into the penultimate corner now, turn 3 on the run then. Gonna squeeze him a little bit. But he does keep hold of the lead, Lando Norris. I play 100 sometimes, 105. Nice, man. I don't really want to go straight to 100 because of season 2, but yeah. Possibly season 3, season 4 will change up for me. I usually increase it by 5 every season, every year season, so yeah. Meanwhile then, we're catching on to Norris. Very nice and easily. Let's try not pull away from him. That's the only risk around here, because yes, we can pull away in the pit stop, get the faster fresher tires, but then we lose out so much. It's Des, Perez, oh, very so close to contact. Verstappen and Perez wheel to wheel now. Or might be 3 wide. Currently Perez has a faster lap. I wonder why it was. But we have DRS. The drag reduction system, which will help us. We're gonna send it on to Norris here. And we do keep hold of the move there, but we're gonna get DRS on the second occasion now. Drag reduction system helping us out here. Can we get past Lando Norris on the 3rd time trying? Yes, we believe we can. Down the inside, and we keep hold onto the McLaren, and that is us leading this race here on lap number 6 of 25. And finally, with a struggling car due to a setup, struggling tyre temps, we still get ahead, and we're up into the lead of the race now. Meanwhile, then, let's see what we can do towards the end of this lap now. Can we come to the line, cross the line, get the fastest lap? I believe we're not going to get it this lap occasion. No, definitely not. No, 108.4. Very much off us. Norris and me wheel to wheel. Bit of banging wheels there. Collision with Norris. I wouldn't say it was a collision with Norris. I mean, we did have a bit of a collision, but it was fair racing. As we hit the gravel.
Wow, that was a heck
Thanks,
of an
Sergio.
impact. Let me know you're okay.
Thanks, Checo. Oh, it's Verstappen. Sorry, Checo. Oh. Still gonna keep on to Norris then, into the penultimate corner now. Both go off the
Okay,
road.
the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon.
What is going on, man? Hello, Turbo. Welcome. Okay, let's try a second occasion. I'm gonna let them go actually. Verstappen. You see, when I let them go as well. Why does it say communicating with online services? This is not an online race, mate. On to Verstappen now. Hamilton's dummy dust, essentially. Hamilton. Yes, now chase back on. Get past the 8-time world champion, Lewis Hamilton. Oh, 1-time versus 8-time champion. Who's gonna win out, innit? Do have to get forced into the gravel a bit. Sorry, Lewis, but come on, that was a bit too dirty. As we do. Oh, Perez! I didn't even notice you were there, mate. Until the arrow showed up. That has. You have to feel for Dennis Hauger. Poor guy, struggling in the back. That's his race over and done, I guess. Alonso's just done a double move, I think, on Piastri and Perez. Hello, bro. Oh, hello, Mustafa. Been a while, mate. Been a while. How you been? How you been, bro? You gonna be able to do my engineer today? After a while, and this car is lacking big time in the straight line. We're gonna send it down the inside. No, it's gonna end in contact, isn't it? I'm good, how are you? I'm good, mate. I'm very good, thanks for asking. I'm gonna absolutely send it then on Fernando. Oh, bit of contact, not big contact though. Keep hold of Sergio Perez now. Can we squeeze him a little bit into the grass there? Here comes Fernando Alonso. We're gonna go dive on down the inside. It was very aggressive. Fernando nearly taking us out of this race then. We do keep ahead, but then he does overtake us back again. We were leading this race. Now we're down to P5 because this flipping car won't turn me. Mustafa, I guess you're gonna be engineer. Continue your role. Radio check for the first time in a while. And is Piastri, oh so close. Yep, kick it. Radio, can we have a balance set up for this when we box, because we're lacking pace, man. We're lacking pace. Lacking really much pace now. Come on, man, we were leading.
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
Guys, let's just restart this whole race. Guys, if you can, join the next stream.